Okay, so how do you guarantee you fuck it up? Okay, is the following game. First, chaotic creation. What do I mean by chaotic creation? Chaotic creation is a very simple game, and that is the idea that you create from what is on fire in front of you today. Okay, I'm going to draw something up to help you understand what I mean by this. Most people end up creating their lives and they create their businesses from a place of luck. They hope that shit will be different. That was me many years. I was constantly hoping that things would be different for me. And the reason why my life never changed and why things never actually fucking went vertical 10x year over year, which has become my standard the last 4 years. People who know me and who have been in the game and individuals watching even this movement, you see that we are not fucking around. Like what we were 12 months ago is not who we are now, and what we will be 12 months from now is not who we are today. Our organization continues to grow, the movement continues to grow, my hair businesses, salon businesses, consulting businesses, financial services businesses, everything I'm doing is growing. My marriage is expanding, my family is expanding, my life is expanding, everything is expanding, and it's expanding faster than it's ever expanded before with me. But it came down to this idea that I'm not going to create from chaos. Chaos says that I come into the world and everything I create is urgent, and everything that drives my targets inside of my life is driven by fire. This is somebody who doesn't tend to worry too much about their taxes until their taxes become fucking due. This is somebody who doesn't worry about their marriage until their wife says, hey, just so you know, asshole, I'm getting a divorce from you. I've already filed with the attorneys. Here's the paperwork. See you later. Like this game itself, this urgent drive, this becomes a problem if your entire life is driven from this place of, I do things when it's only absolutely necessary, then I do it. This is somebody who doesn't work out until they go to the doctor and the doctor says, hey, I've got great news for you. Number one, Alabama's going to the championship game against Clemson. This is good news. Bad news is you're going to fucking die. You have cancer. Or you have diabetes. And you have these things because you haven't taken care of your body for 20 years. So most of us do not operate from a place of conscious creation or strategic creation. We operate from chaos. Chaotic creation becomes our idea, driven by what is urgent and what is on fire. Now I'm going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit about what that's not. I'm not going to toggle this back and forth, so I'm going to kind of hold my laptop up here. Our little switch is not working so well today. The second piece then is to operate within isolated feedback. Okay, what does that mean? What is isolated feedback? Feedback isolation means the following. It means that I give myself feedback. So here I am, and I am sitting, and I have my thoughts, and I have my stories, and I have my feelings, and I have my reality, and inside of that same reality, this little isolated box, the only feedback I am receiving in a loop of response to course correct in my life is I am getting feedback from myself. I send my thoughts, my stories, my feelings, my ideas out, and they come right back in the form of feedback from me. This is how a lot of people create. They seriously sit, and the only feedback they ever get is the feedback they give themselves. Oh yeah, that picture looks amazing. You should definitely post that. Oh, that shit looks amazing. You should definitely do that. Oh, you look fucking incredible. You should definitely do that. And the only person who's giving them feedback is themselves. Now, the problem with this is that who you are last year got you here. And the way you think, if the only feedback coming to you is from yourself, that will produce another year that is exactly the same. Now, that might not be a bad thing for you. Maybe you had a great 2016. You're like, fuck, it's great. I don't have any need to change much. 2017, I hope to be the best of 2016, and I'm going to keep doing the same thing. In that case, close your ears, cover your eyes, and just and do this whole thing over again with just you hearing from you. So let's come back and take a look at this then. We have the first one, which is we have chaotic creation, which is I only create when things are on fire. I wait until things are urgent, and then I have desire. Next piece is I'm in isolated feedback, which means the only type of person, the only feedback I'm getting is from myself. That's it. That I talk to myself, I listen to myself, I go for walks with myself, I say, self, I've got a great fucking idea, self. Let's do this. The problem is you don't see a lot of shit. We have blindness inside of that. We'll talk about what the solution is that here in a second. Let's continue down the third path of how you're going to fuck it up. Normal network. Now I love it when people send me emails and they're like, Garrett, I really like this warrior message. If you just said it like this, then I would play. Oh, you mean if I said it like the guy you talked to on Sunday? Oh, you mean if I just said it in a way that made you feel comfortable? Oh, if I said it like all your friends? Oh, if I just talked to you the way that you're used to being talked to? Then things might work out. Bullshit. The fastest way to not change, and the fastest way to fuck it up, is to continue to network inside the normal circles that you're networking in. To continue to have the same conversations you've been having over and over and over again. So you get trapped in this game of only creating when things are urgent, 1. 2, you get stuck in this isolated feedback loop with just yourself, or you end up adding yourself into a network that's totally normal and maintains a status quo. The people don't think any different, they don't push you, they want to be your friend. I realized a long time ago being friends with somebody was bullshit. What I really wanted was brothers. What I really wanted was sisters. What I really wanted were people who could tell me, listen, dude, that's a bad idea. Don't do that shit. Or, yeah, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Hey, have you considered this? I needed people to trigger me, but most of us don't like that. We don't want to be triggered. We get upset. We're like, no. I am going to assure that I fuck up 2017 by making sure that I give myself feedback, and any other feedback I get from people who are just like me. These people go to church on Sunday. And then they get some crazy person that comes in, says something different than that, and just goes, hoot. And hey, that guy's fucking singing it wrong. Yet the crazy part is you can't learn a whole lot from everybody that's like you. You can't. Because your ears, your reticular activation system, it deletes shit, it makes you aware of shit. It deletes things inside your brain that you don't even know are happening. Oh, it's different than me, delete. Oh, it's different than me, distort. That's different than me. It can possibly give me anything. And so we end up surrounding ourselves with people that guarantee that we stay stuck. Chaotic creation, only built from fire. 2, isolated feedback. I'm only listening to myself. 3, the people I surround myself might as well be me. Because they're exactly like me, they think like me, they talk like me, they sound like me, they do things like me, they operate in things like me. This is people that's like so funny to me about guys in relationships who want a wife who just super submissive. Like, I want a super submissive woman. All my Christian friends are deep like this. I want a really submissive woman because that's what I need. I was like, no, dude, you need a fucking woman that challenges the fuck out of you. You need people in your life that challenge the foundational principles upon which you even operate. You want a bigger 2017? Guess what's going to have to happen? In 2017, you're going to have to operate differently. You're going to have people who have the balls and the courage to challenge you and call you out.